Kia ora koutou, ko Victoria McLennan Tukawingawa, and I'm here today with one of the nominees for the ITP National Board, the fabulous Kylie Jackson, who is based in the cold south of Dunedin and has been a great supporter for me since I've joined this role. So it's been fantastic to have another wahine involved in ITP, being on a branch committee as well. So kia ora, Kylie.
Kia ora, Vic. Great to be here having a conversation with you. Thank you.
Yeah, and you're sitting in Otago University with a beautiful piece of artwork behind you by the looks.
Yes, I am. I'm at the business school today and have been having some conversations with some of my day job clients at Datacom, and also some sort of tech industry conversations as well with head of departments as we bumped into each other outside due to a fire drill, which happened about 15 minutes before you and I were scheduled to catch up, Vic. So it's been a good day.
Always the way, isn't it? The timing of these things. Hey, well, the first question that I want to ask you is, what are you proud of?
So I am proud of lots of things. The top of mind would be my beautiful daughter, who is in year 12 at the moment. It's, as anyone who is a parent knows, it's quite an amazing journey, not without its ups and downs, but usually with its ups. So super proud of producing such a cool human with my husband.
Lovely.
I think also I'm really proud of the role that I play within the Dunedin tech industry. So in previous roles, I've had kind of like full reign to be able to work and join and become part of organisations like ITP NZ and NZ Tech and so on, to help create opportunities for people within the industry to have conversations with each other, to cross-pollinate, to collaborate. I think if I had like $1 for everyone that I've put towards an employer as a great potential recruitment candidate, I think I could possibly retire by now. But I guess what it comes down to is I'm probably most proud about my ability to connect people, connect ideas, even connect organisations as well, to bring really cool collaborative outcomes to different situations.
Nice. I like it. And what makes you happy?
Oh, being outside, sunshine, gardening and skiing, and from a professional perspective, it's about seeing people succeed at their job, within their business, within their personal life as well, and of course, you can pretend that work and family or life outside of work are quite separate, but if you aren't happy within your work life, then that reflects into other areas of your life. So I like being part of enabling people to move ahead within their career, move into industries like tech, and feel good about themselves and about the future, and to have good wider impact as well.
That's awesome. Thanks for that. Now, getting down to kind of the business of ITP, and the written questions, we asked you to share how you think ITP can offer the most value to our community. Expanding on this, what do you see as the single most important thing that we as ITP need to be focusing on today?
Yep, sure. My answer to this question is very much based from, I guess, a labour supply, a skills and resource sort of viewpoint, and that's framed by my experience within industry. Anyone who knows me will know I'm not a technologist as such. I'm the connector, the business-focused person, and I think that one of the biggest things facing our sector is around labour shortages, getting the right people into roles. But for me, it comes back several steps to creating awareness of the many different pathways available within the tech industry, and also the various and very, very varied skills that are valued within technology. I have a personal passion around underrepresented groups, women in tech, Māori and Pacifica, neurodiverse people, I've also seen many incredibly talented new Kiwis land in New Zealand, and this is pre-COVID, and having the most incredible skill sets and CVs and so on, but there being these invisible walls to getting them into really good employment. And I'm sure we've all met the most highly qualified Uber drivers in travels around New Zealand. So one of the reasons why I'm really see myself aligned with IT professionals is the work that the organisation does in those pathway programs through 123 Tech, Tahuroa Tohu Tech, the tech hub concept, the adopting a school kind of philosophy that sits really well with me, because often by the time, say, young girls get to year 6, year 7, year 8, they've been often turned off technology, and I'd really like to see that change, and it is changing slowly. And then coming through to those different pathways for adults to move into the tech sector, whether they be new Kiwis. The Sophia work that ITP is doing, I think, is so valuable, and I'm really excited to see that that gaining momentum. And also around retraining. So I do have a bit of a background in that with my role at Signal ICT Grad School, where people would come to us to do a 1-year program to build on their existing degree, whether it be humanities or science or economics or medical science, and then being able to do a 1-year program that gave them enough ability and skill to move within a role within tech. And for me, the super cool thing about that is right now within my role with Datacom, I'm working with clients who are now employing graduates from that program, and I'm working with them in industry. So I know that those models can really work, and they need to be invested in more than they are now, because we need to, I think, we need to really reframe skills training, and I really love the work ITP is doing in that space.
Oh, thank you. And that's amazing that you're now getting to see some of those graduates in the workplace. That's so cool. Yeah. So to the last question to pose you, if you had a bottomless bucket of cash, what would you have ITP investing in to benefit either our members or our wider community, or even Aotearoa New Zealand as a whole?
Yep, sure. Wouldn't that be a nice thing, Vic? I think uplifting our level of skills, better preparing our industry to take on new graduates. Obviously, there's a lot of benefit in having someone who's fresh from tertiary learning, who has got, you know, all that current sort of learning mode mindset and so on. That's a wonderful thing for an organisation to bring in. But I know that there is also a bit of attrition there if people are not supported within those early graduate roles or early career roles. We can tend to lose a lot of them. And also I'd like to see industry being more open to and being supported, and there are certain programs in the space to be able to bring on mature age new industry entrants. And you know, like I just mentioned before, I'm working with those graduates and they offer so much. And industry as a whole, I think, if we can work together to broaden that awareness of the value that those new entrants bring, rather than organisations going to a recruiting company and say, I want this set of skills, X, Y, Z checklist, get me them. If we can sort of we still have to do that to some extent, but I think if we can, as an industry, look to more widely invest in growing people, whether they're new industry entrants or people that might have been in the same role for a number of years, just keep that recognition of the value of people and investing in people, I think is a key part of success going forward for the whole country.
I love that. Thank you so much for your time today. And I love your closing comment on investing in people being so important. And good luck for the election for the ITP board. And it was lovely to talk to you. Ka kite.
Ka kite, Vic.